Everybody, and welcome to a very brand new game from the developer known as Rocky Waters. Are they still developing? Maybe not. But if they are, congratulations to them.
Yeah, but
I
I
will
think
actually be downloading all of their remaining games that they have so far. And this game that I am playing, my friend Jonah here found it a couple years ago but didn't know how to play it.
yeah. So it's basically a little bit like the game Night Commander for iOS. Well, before they fucked it up, before they broke it, and I don't remember who the developer of that game was. Um, so basically, Dragon Village is kind of like a uh, recruit workers in the different building places and send them on quests and
Open YouTube.
like different things. There's also a game called Dragon Tavern, which is similar to it, I think.
But we'll have to find out who developed that, and we'll play that later. But
And guys, on this channel, eventually, all the games will hopefully be streamed. There's one called Game of Floods that I really want to see on this. I don't care how late it is. I'll freaking shit. I'll wake up in the middle of the night if I have to watch that shit.
for
Be in
what?
that freaking stream. Dude, that game sounds the most fun out of all their games.
So even if I stream it at like 2 in the morning, you wouldn't care?
No,
Would you seriously be watching for the notification?
well, I mean, I'd probably be asleep, and you'd probably have to like alert me somehow. But
Oh, I would call you until you woke up.
trust me, I would wake up probably first try, because my phone is freaking loud. Even if
Alright, guys. Shall we get into the Dragon Village?
Side 5 row, StreamYard. Rocky's Dragon Village row 2 column 2 4 landscape, Rocky's Dragon Village. D 4, the mill and bakery. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to grind flour and bake some bread? There are now 10 workers here.
do you have to type that out?
Yes, you have to type numbers.
Okay, got it.
D 5, the bridge to the south.
Oh, hello, bridge.
D 4, the mill and bakery. D 3, the marketplace. D 2, the Green Dragon Tavern.
Oh, hi, tavern.
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to take it easy for a bit?
I can just put 10 people.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's been a hard day. You guys just hang out and chill.
What the hell, man? Okay, guys, that bridge that you heard is probably for something later. Nothing yet.
Oh, I'll be going over that bridge.
I know, but we
There
don't
are still 0
really need
workers
it right
here.
now yet.
D 1, the road to the north.
Or that.
D 2, the Green Dragon. C 2, the village cottages.
Hi, dog.
C 1, the hills.
Ooh, the hills.
Heading to the hills now,
Village
are you?
cottages. C 3, the building pond.
What?
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 2. How many workers do you want to stand around and debate what to build?
What?
What the?
Okay, this is hilarious.
Okay, that's funny. That,
There are now
okay.
2 workers here. C 2, the village cottages. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to make some baskets and perhaps a baby or 2?
What the? Okay, so I can have my villagers procreate. Okay,
Okay, that's
let's put 10 of them over here.
There are now 10 workers here.
okay.
C4, the farmhouse.
Hi, chicken.
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to tend to the farm animals?
10.
There are now 10 workers here.
Okay, that's more possibly make a baby.
Oh, hello, River.
I think that might have been.
The river.
Oh,
C4, the weather station.
What the?
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 4. How many workers do you want to forecast the weather for tomorrow? 3.
I'll put 4 of you.
There are now 4 workers here. 3. The blacksmith.
Ooh.
oh yeah, blacksmith baby.
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to forge some metalware goods for the market?
10. Duh.
There are now 10 workers here.
Get busy, fuckers.
The watchtower.
Oh, Jesus.
There are currently 0 workers
That
here.
is a
The
fucking
maximum at this
rusty
location
door.
is 4. How many workers do you want to look out for outlaws and wolves? There are now 4 workers here.
You can only put 4 there.
A1, the hills. A1, the hills. A2, the hills. A3, the road to the west. A4, the woods. A5, the woods. A5, the woods.
Okay.
B5, the river. C5, the river. D5, the bridge to the south. E5, the river. F5, the river. G5, the woods. G5, the woods.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this is laid out.
G4, the woods. G3, the road to the east. G2, the forest. G1, the forest. F1, the forest. F2, the guardhouse.
Ow.
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 25. How
Jesus.
many workers do you want to guard against attack from outlaws and wolves?
I'm gonna put 25 people over here? Holy shit.
There are now 25 workers here. F3, the barley fields. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. How many workers do you want to grow some barley grain? New notification from Mail, YouTube, now live on your channel, Dragon Village Episode 1 Day 1. Gmail 2.
Little late, YouTube.
Sorry, there are only 15 workers available. There are still 0 workers here.
Oh, I only got 15 people left. Oh boy.
F4, the dike.
Then just put on. Then
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to guard against floods?
Yeah, I might as well put 10 people over here.
There are now 10 workers here. F5, the river. E5, the river. E4, the wheat fields.
then maybe. Oh,
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. How many workers do you want to grow some wheat grain? There are still 0. E5, the river. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to go fishing?
Oh. Here, you 5, go over here.
There are now 5 workers
There
here.
you go. Okay, I have no villagers now. I've used all 100 villagers.
so now what? I wonder.
Now I gotta go find. Hey, this is the fun part about streaming this. We figure out as we go.
I know this is the part I couldn't really figure out.
Was it good of me to put a maximum at all places? Probably not, but actually, if you think about it in the long run, it probably would be worth it.
I probably wouldn't have put him at the tavern though.
I didn't put any at the tavern.
No.
Nope.
E4, the wheat fields. E3, the village store.
What the?
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to keep down the rats and maybe sell a few things?
Oh.
There are still 0 workers. E5, the river. There are currently 5 workers. There are now 0 workers here.
Oh, I guess you have to give him some.
The village store. There are currently 0 workers.
You know what? I'll put 3 of you to work here.
There are now 3 workers here. 5. The river. There are current.
I'll have one of
There
you
are now 1
fish,
workers here. 4. The wheat fields.
and
There are current.
I'll have one of you
There are
in
now
the
1 workers.
fields.
3. 2. The church.
Actually,
There are currently.
I'll put 2 of
There are
you
now
in
2
the
work.
store,
2. There are currently 0 work.
and I'll put
1.
How
There
do
are still 0.
How would you take them out?
because you hit delete, you hit backspace, and then put 2 or whatever the lower number.
Oh, however much you want.
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers
10
do you want to
workers
pray
at
to the
the
gods for
church.
salvation?
I'll put 1.
There are now 1 workers here.
There we go.
D1. D1. The road to the north. D2. The Green Dragon Tavern. D3. The marketplace. D1. The road to the north. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 5. How many workers do you want to stare with dread at the smoke on the northern horizon?
To stare with dread at the smoke on the horizon. Okay.
What the hell? What about the bridge?
I don't
There
know.
are still D4. The mill and D5. The bridge to the south. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to take goods and gold to the king to win his favor?
Oh.
Ah, that's what that does. Okay.
There are still 0 D1. The road to the north. D2. C. A. 3. The road to the west. 3. The road to the west. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to take gold to Greedy City and hire some armed guards?
Ooh.
There are still
Okay.
D3.
That could come in handy later.
What does the east one do?
There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to take food to Hungry Village and collect peasants?
Ah, okay, that's how it works.
Okay, that's important, and so is the west one.
Yeah, I know.
What?
But
Which?
since they don't have any more people,
Well, yeah, but I wonder how long those stay there though.
There are still 0 workers. F3. The barley fields. F2. The guard house.
hang on.
There are current.
I'm gonna put 10 of you.
There are now 10 workers here. G3. The road to the east. G3. The road to the.
I'm gonna put 5 of you
There are now 5
there.
workers here. F3. The road to the west. There are currently.
I'm gonna put 5 of
You
you
need another 10 gold
there.
to send these workers. There are still 0 workers here.
Oh,
What?
you can't do that.
The road to the west. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers? You need another 10 gold to send these workers. There are still.
Oh, I need go. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
D3. The market. D3. The black. D4. The mill and bakery. D5. The bridge to the sea. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many work? You need another 5 gold and 5 goods to send these workers.
No.
There are still 0.
Need it. Okay.
D1. There are currently 0 work. There are now 5 workers here.
Okay. There's 5 there.
D2. The Green Dragon Tavern. E2. The church.
Means I have 5 more workers I can place somewhere.
G2. The forest. G3. The road. G2. The forest. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt down some wolves?
You 5 go over there.
There are now 5 workers here.
There we go. Okay. I don't know how to advance days. Is there a way to do that? Is there a way to advance days or anything? Jonah, you still there?
Roger Dodger on that.
I don't know how to advance days. Is there a way to do that?
I don't know. I've never really played past this point.
Landscape. The village instructions notepad. Rich edit control instructions for Rocky's Dragon Village. Version 1.2 release date 05 October 2018.
Oh, wow.
1 intro. You are the leader of a small settlement called Dragon Village. The game genre is a mix between strategy, RPG, and adventure.
You think?
There is a storyline, but it's up to you to take charge.
Oh. Okay.
You have to manage your village resources, solve puzzles, and complete quests.
Ugh. Puzzles? Blah.
Should you employ weathermen? Or just plant crops? Should you employ lookouts? Or just guard the village? Should you send travelers to Hungry Village? Or visit the king? At the end of each game day, the results of your actions are revealed. Depending on your choices, storyline inserts occur as special events. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to defeat the outlaws, clear the forest of wolves, build a manor for the king,
Build a manor for the king, greedy bastard.
and, somehow, quell that pesky dragon. 2 active hotkeys on the map. Up, down, left and right arrows will get you around.
Yeah, I already figured that out.
The enter key will let you add workers to any location.
Figured that out too.
The E key ends the game day and brings forth the event list for that day.
Aha! That's how you do it. So you hit E key.
The letter E.
Yep.
The X key will hero workers for all locations, if the player wishes.
Jeez.
What?
The E key and the X key will zero workers for all locations, if the player wishes.
Ah, so it resets the freaking.
The tab key will cycle around locations with workers.
Oh,
The backspace key will zero workers at the current location.
okay.
3 information hotkeys on the map. The A key tells you the activity at a location. The C key tells you current workers at a location. The V key gives the total number of villagers and how many are working.
And V does the
It gives you the
villagers.
latest weather forecast. F tells you how much food and grain you have. G tells you how much gold and goods you have. S tells you the amount of stone blocks and oak lumber you have. L gives you the lookout report for impending attacks. B gives you the best guess at outlaw and wolf numbers. P gives you the best guess at outlaw and wolf numbers.
Does it say B or V? I think it said B.
R gives you a status report of all things impertained. P brings up the previous day's event list. O brings up the ongoing story. D gives you the days of your leadership in Dragon Village. Q gives you your active quests. T shows your progress with your building tasks.
Oh, to figure this out, I hit F1, by the way.
M gives you your game missions.
I found this by hitting F1.
U gives you your upgrades.
Ooh, I can do upgrades? Ooh.
K shows your king's favor.
Okay.
H shows how the gods look upon you.
Okay.
For navigating the menus for event lists.
Okay, hang on.
Rocky's Dragon Village row 1 column 2 of 6. Landscape. Rocky's. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N.
Yes.
Okay. Events this day in Dragon Village. Today's weather was sunshine, which was good for crops.
Okay.
Workers grew 1 bags of grain in the wheat fields.
Good.
Workers used 45 bags of grain and made 141 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery.
Damn! That's a lot of bread. 141 loaves? Holy shit, that's a lot of bread.
Animals ate 10 bags of grain and provided 24 eggs and 24 cheeses at the farmhouse.
Yay, good job, animals.
Workers caught 3 fish on the river.
Ouch, not a lot of fish.
Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found.
Damn it.
Workers at the smithy forged 11 new metalware goods.
Good job.
Villages weaved 3 new basketware goods.
Yay.
A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby.
Aww.
As a complete coincidence, 1 young villager came of age today.
Oh, how's that a coincidence?
Passing travelers paid 8 gold for 9 goods at the marketplace.
Yay.
10 food is taken east towards Hungry Village by 5 of your most trusted workers.
Awesome.
5 villagers stand around staring with dread at the northern horizon.
What did you do? End the day when you were done with that?
Yep. Now I'm just reading the report.
Prayers seemed to be answered when 16 bags of barley were found on the edge of the fields.
Awesome.
1 or 2 builders made a lot of tea, but no progress today.
Damn it.
Rats helped themselves to 6 grain.
Hey, bitches, get out of my... No.
Rats helped themselves to 28 food.
Hey.
Villagers ate up 111 food this day.
Ow, ooh, that's a lot of food.
Tomorrow's weather forecast is drought, which will be bad for crops.
No.
This forecast is 90% reliable.
Oh, great. No.
Villagers feel safe from outlaws.
Good. They should.
Villagers feel safe from wolves.
Good.
You have 101 villagers.
I have 101 villagers.
You currently have 100 villagers doing some work. You have 56 bags of grain. You have 143 available food. You have 8 gold coins. You have 5 goods to sell. Rumors suggest there are around 0 outlaws in the hills.
Good. No outlaws. Yay.
Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0 wolves in the forest.
Good.
Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. Today's weather was sunshine. Return to... It is day 2. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location G2, the forest. Today's weather forecast is drought.
Okay, this is awesome. Well, guys, as you heard, this is day 2. So, I have 1 extra villager I can put. You know, I'm going to put him in the store.
F2, the guardhouse. E2, the church. E3, the village store. There are currently 2 workers here. There are now 1 workers here.
Oh, shit.
There are currently 1 work.
3.
There are now 3 workers
There
here.
we go.
D3, B1, the road to the north. There
Yeah,
are currently...
you guys come here.
There are now 0 work. E3, the village. E3, E4, the wheat field. E3, the village store. There are currently 3 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How
Yeah,
many workers do
I'm
you
gonna
want?
put
There are now 8 workers here.
8 of you there.
Are you sure you wish to end the day?
Yeah.
Please type Y or N. Okay. Events this day in Dragon Village. Today's weather was drought, which with workers grew 0 bags of grain in the wheat fields.
Oh.
Workers used 48 bags of grain and made 151 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery.
Jesus Christ balls.
Animals ate 8 bags of grain and provided 12 eggs and 12 cheeses at the farmhouse.
Yay.
Workers caught 1 fish on the river. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Workers at the smithy forged 9 new metalware goods. Villages weave 5 new basketware goods.
Okay, this game isn't so bad.
Nope.
As a complete coincidence, some villagers took time off work to make 2 new babies.
Aww. Yay. Babies.
This game isn't so difficult.
Nope.
As a complete coincidence, 2 youths can now be counted amongst your workforce.
Awesome. I got 2 more villagers.
Passing travelers paid 11 gold for 10 goods at the marketplace.
Thank you.
Visiting travelers paid a handsome 3 gold for just 1 goods at the village store.
Good.
Prayers seemed to be answered when 20 bags of wheat were found on the edge of the fields.
Yay. 20 bags a week.
1 or 2 builders made a lot of tea, but no progress today.
Damn it.
Rats helped themselves to 1 grain. Rats helped themselves to 11 food.
Hey, you bitching rats.
Villagers ate up 108 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is floods, which will be a possible disaster for crops. This forecast is 90% reliable.
No. Please no. Please no.
Oh, then you might want to have people at that one place watching.
What? I can't hear you. There's a lawnmower going outside.
And you're might have to have some people over there at that building.
I already did. I put the maximum workers over there.
I know, but I don't think they stay.
Yes, they do.
Villagers feel safe from outlaws. Villagers, you have 103 villagers. You currently have 100. You have 19 back. You have 200 available. You have 22 gold coins. You have 8 goods to sell. Rumors suggest there are around 0. Rumors suggest return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 3. Time to instruct your workers. E4. The wheat fields. E5. The river.
We got 16 bags of grain.
There are currently 1 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many? There are now 3 workers here.
150 loaves of bread. Holy shit.
E4. The wheat. F4. The dike. There are currently 10 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10.
Wow,
How many workers do you want to hire against
caught
us?
14 fish on the river.
There are still 10 workers here. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Okay, let's continue. You have not upgraded any buildings yet. E4. The wheat fields. E3. The village store. You have not upgraded E2. The church. You have not upgraded C2. The green dragon tower. C2. The village. You have not upgraded C3. The building block. You have not upgraded any buildings yet. There are currently 2 workers here. The maximum at this location is 2. How many workers do you
2
want to
builders
stand?
made a lot of tea, but no progress today.
Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Please press Y or N, or yes or no. Okay. Special event. Late in the evening, a herald arrives from the king. Standing in the marketplace, he proclaims his message. It is the king's wish to have a country residence. This village has been chosen as a quiet and peaceful place. On the king's order, you must select a building plot and keep the peace.
Okay.
Nobody seems inclined to mention rumors of outlaws or wolves. Be sure, added the herald, to use large stone blocks and oak beams. You assume the king has not heard about the dragon. His message delivered, Gerald the herald departs.
Gerald the Herald.
Gerald the Herald.
I wonder if it is possible to change the name of the village.
Wait, what?
Press any event this day in Dragon Village. Today's weather was flood. A herald returned to Dragon Village and start. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0 wolves. Rumors. You have 12. You have 30. You have 100. You have 0. You currently. You have 100. Villagers feel safe from wolves. Tomorrow's weather for villagers ate up 100. Prayers seem to be answered when a rat helps themselves to 12 food. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 2 gold for passing travelers paid. Villages weave 3 new basketware goods. Workers at the smithy forged 12 new metalware. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves. Workers caught 4 fish on the river.
Yay, fishy.
Animals ate 0 bags of grain and provided 0 eggs and 0 cheeses at the farmhouse.
Oh.
Workers used 20 bags of grain. Floods were held by the dike, and workers have saved today's crop of 1 bags of wheat and 0 bags of barley.
Haha, bitch.
Workers grew 1 bags of grain in the wheat fields.
Only 1 bag?
Today's weather was floods. A herald rocks up in the marketplace and seems to think this is a holiday camp fit for a king. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0. A herald rocked today's weather. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 4. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location C.
I always just give it a second. I always
Today's
give
weather
it
forecast
a.
is rain.
Hey, after this
You
stream,
have not
if you
upgraded
still
any
want,
seat.
we can stream them.
Farmhouse. You have 103 villagers, and you currently have 101 villagers doing some work. D. 4. The mill and bakery. E. 4. The wheat fields. E. 5. The river. There are currently 3 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to go fishing? There are now 5 workers here.
There you go.
Are you sure you wish to end the day?
Yeah.
Please type Y or N. Okay. Events this day in Dragon Village. Today's weather was rain, which was dodgy for crops.
Dodgy? Oh, come on.
Workers grew 1 bags of grain in the wheat fields. Workers used 1 bags of grain and made 3 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 0 bags of grain and provided 0 eggs, and workers caught 6 fish on the river. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Workers at the smithy forged 11 new metalware goods. Villages weave 3 new basketware goods. Passing travelers paid 17 gold for 13 goods at the marketplace. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 2 gold for just 1 goods at the village store. 5 of your workforce returned with 4 grateful peasants from Hungry Village.
Yay!
Prayers were listened to by the gods, but the gods were a little busy today.
Damn you, gods.
Rats helped themselves to 6 food. Villagers ate up 96 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is some clouds, which will be okay for crops. Villagers feel tomorrow's weather forecast is some clouds, which will be okay for crops. This forecast is 90% reliable. Villagers feel safe from outlaws. Villagers feel safe. You have 107 villagers. You currently have 98 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 57 available food.
Oh god, I need. Oh shit, I need to get. Oh god. Oh no. What happens if I run out of food?
You have 56 gold coins. You have 12 goods to sell.
Yeah, I don't know how to sell shit.
You have 1 gems.
Wait, what?
Rumors suggest there are around 0 outlaws in the hills. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0 wolves in the forest. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 5. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location 8. 5. The river. There are currently 5 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to go fishing? There are now 10 workers here. You have 107 villagers, and you currently have 103 villagers doing some work. E. 4. The wheat fields. There are currently 1 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. How many workers do you? There are now 5 workers here.
There you go.
You have 107 villagers, and you currently have 107 villagers doing some work.
Honestly, I don't know how to sell my goods. Is there a way to do that? I mean, if you figure out the way to sell the goods, then let me know. Of course, if I figure it out, I'll let you know. But you'll probably figure it out because I'm streaming and you're part of the stream. So
You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams.
okay.
Today is day 5 of your leadership in Dragon Village. Are you sure you wish to end the day?
No.
Please type Y or N. Okay, let's continue. It is hard to put a figure on how much of the gods' respect you have earned, but Brian says it is around 4. Everyone else reckons you have earned the ear of the gods.
Okay, that's good.
You have 56 gold coins, and you have 12 goods to sell. D, T, C, D, 3, the marketplace. There are currently 10 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to sell goods to passing travelers to earn some money? There are still 10 workers here. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams. Workers can sell goods to passing travelers to earn some money in the marketplace.
Yes, but how do I?
The village instructions note: up and down arrow moves up. Enter activates a menu, but enter does nothing in a simple event list. Note when changing text colors, shift, escape will leave a menu or a list. T reads the menu title. 5 general function keys while on the map or in a menu. Function key F1 opens up these instructions in Notepad. Key F2 gives some quick verbal instructions. F3 repeats the last spoken message. F4 will turn keyboard help on for a quick hotkey reminder. Screen reader hotkeys. F5 will cycle around supported screen readers. F6 will slow down your SAPI if you use it. F7 will speed up your SAPI if you use it. F8 toggles the screen reader on or off. Music hotkeys. F9 cycles through available music choices. F10 lowers the music volume. F11 raises the music volume. F12 toggles the music on or off. Page up raises the volume of the game sounds. Page down lowers the volume of the game sounds. The home key selects sound scheme 1 for the menus. The end key selects sound scheme 2 for the menus. Hotkeys for quitting. Escape leaves a menu or leaves a list. And finally, Alt plus F4 will give you the option to leave at any time. Credits.
That wasn't helpful.
Task Rocky's Dragon Village. D4. The mill and bakery. D5. The bridge to the south. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Okay. Events this day in Dragon Village. Today's weather was some clouds, which was okay for crops. Workers grew 7 bags of grain in the wheat fields. Workers used 7 bags of grain and made 19 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 0 bags of grain and provided 0 eggs. Workers caught 28 fish on the river.
Damn.
Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Workers at the smithy forged 9 new metalware goods. Villages weaved 3 new basketware goods. A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby. As a complete coincidence, one young villager came of age today. Passing travelers paid 13 gold for 12 goods at the marketplace. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 3 gold for just 1 goods at the village store. Prayers were listened to by the gods, but the gods were a little busy today. Rats helped themselves to 4 food.
You stupid rats, stop getting into my food.
Villagers ate up 100 food this day. Your peasants are revolting. 8 villagers went without food today. 2 villagers left the village in search of food, so check all your buildings. Tomorrow's weather forecast is sunshine, which will be good for crops. This forecast is 75% reliable.
How am I supposed to check all my buildings?
Villagers feel safe from outlaws. Villagers, you have 106 villagers. You currently have 87 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 0 available food. You have 72 gold coins. You have 11 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 0. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 6. Time D5. The bridge to the south. D4. The mill and bakery. C4. The farmhouse. D4. The weather station. D5. The river. D4. D5. The river. There are currently 6 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to go fishing? There are now 10 workers here. You have 106 villagers, and you currently have 91 villagers doing some work. D4. C. D.4. The wheat fields. There are currently 4 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. How many workers do you want to grow some wheat grain? Six. There are now 16 workers. You have 106 villagers, and you currently have 103 villagers doing some work. There are currently 16 workers here. The maximum at this location. You have 106 villagers, and you currently have 103 villagers doing some work. E3. The village store. There are currently 7 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to keep down the rats and maybe sell a few things? You have 106 villagers, and you currently have 106 villagers doing some work.
There we go.
There. Now I have 10 of my workers going to the west road to take to the west road one.
Ah, you got some to take on the west road, eh?
The story so far in Dragon Village. You are the leader of a small settlement called Dragon Village. You probably already know about the wolves.
Take gold to Greedy City and hire armed guards.
Better get stuck in. Day 3. Late in the evening a herald arrives from the king. Standing in the marketplace, it is the king's wish to have this village has been chosen as a quiet, on the king's order. You must select a building plot and keep the peace. Nobody seems inclined to mention rumors about, be sure, added the herald, to use large stone blocks and oak. You assume the king has not heard about his message delivered. You wonder if it is possible to change the name of the village.
I do, actually.
Return to Dragon Village and continue your day. You are the leader of a small settlement called, you probably already, return to Dragon, you wonder if it is possible to return to Dragon Village and continue your day. It is day 6, time to instruct your workers. You are at location E, 3, E, 4, E, 5, E, E, 3, D, C, 3, the building block. You need another 20 lumber and 20 stone to start work. There are still 0 workers here. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood. D, E, 3, the village store.
Wait, which building did you go to do that?
E, 4.
For the beams and whatever. Where it said that.
There are still 16 workers. There are now 14. D, C, D, C, C, 3. The building store. You need another 20.
Oh, so that's where you get the beams and stuff.
There are
like
still
that.
0 workers here.
Yep.
You need another 20 lumber and 20 stone to start work. There are still 0 workers here.
How do I get stone and lumber? What the fuck?
C, 2. The village cottages. There are currently 9 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to make some baskets and perhaps a baby or 2? There are now 10 workers here. C, 1. The hills. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt down some outlaws? There are now 1 workers here. D, 1. The road to the north. D, 2. The Green Dragon Tavern. D, 3. The marketplace. Are you sure you wish to end it? Please, workers grew 33 bags of grain in the wheat fields.
Oh yeah.
Workers used
Yeah,
33
well,
bags of
I
grain
got a
in
dead fisherman.
bread in the mill and bakery.
You got it what now?
One of my guys that was catching fish fell in the river and died.
Oh jeez.
Animals ate 0 bags of grain and provided workers caught 26 fish.
Yeah, 26 fish.
Yeah, guys, I'm not saying that like I'm happy.
No outlaws were found.
Yeah.
Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Workers at the smithy forged 10 new metalware goods. Villages weaved 3 new basketware goods. A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby. As a complete coincidence, one young villager came of age today. Passing travelers paid 6 gold for 7 goods at the marketplace. Visiting travelers paid handsome 3 gold for just 1 goods at the village. Rats helped themselves to 2 food. Villagers ate up 112 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is drought, which will be bad for crops.
Fuck you.
This forecast is 75% reliable. Villagers feel safe from outlaws. Villagers feel you have 107 villagers. You currently have 106 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 6 available food.
Ouch.
You have 81 gold coins. You have 16 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 0. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day D, 2, D, D, C, 1, the hills. D, C, 1, the hills. There are currently 1 workers here. The max. There are now 0 workers here. C, D, E, G, 2, F, G, 2, the forest. There are currently 1 workers here. There are now 0, G, 3, the road to the east. G, G, 1, the forest. New note F, 1, the forest. F, 2, guard house. There are currently 9 workers here. The maximum at this location is 25. How many workers do you want to guard? There are now 4 workers here. F, 3, the barley fields. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is, you have 107 villagers, and you currently have 99 villagers doing some work. There are currently 9. There are now 8 workers here. F, 4, the dike. E, 4, the wheat fields. C. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams.
How do I get stone and wood? What the fuck?
B. 4. The weather station. B. 3. C. You have 0 stone. You need another 20 lumber and 20 stone to start work. There are still 0 workers. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Okay, special event. You are alarmed to hear reports of a large gang of outlaws arriving in the hills.
Oh, great.
You're fortunately Brian the White. Lookouts to the watchtower. Guards to the guardhouse. Send for help from Greedy City. Hunt them down in the hills. As village leader, what action will you take? Press any key to continue. Events this day in Dragon. Return to Dragon Village. Rumors suggest there are thought. Rumors suggest you have 1 gems. You have 20. You have 92 gold points. You have 0 available food. You have 0 bags of grain. You currently have 91 villagers doing some work. You have 94 villagers. Villagers feel safe from wolves. Look, tomorrow's weather forecast is 15 villagers died in a revolt, so check all your buildings.
Ow.
Your peasants are revolting. 43 villagers went without food today.
Oof.
Villagers ate up 76 food. Rats helped themselves to 1 food. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 5 gold. Passing travelers paid. As a complete coincidence, 2 youths can now be counted amongst your workforce. Some villagers took time off work to make 2 new babies. Villages weave 5 new basketware goods. Workers at the smithy forged 8 new. Workers caught 34 fish on. Animals ate 0 bags. Workers used 12 bags of grain. And workers grew 4 bags of. Workers grew 8 bags of grain. Today's weather was drought, which was. You are alarmed to hear reports of a gang. Return to Dragon Village and rumors suggest there. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is C2C1 the hills. There are currently 0 workers here. You have 94 villagers, and you currently have 91 villagers doing some work. There are now 3 workers here. You have 94 villagers, and you currently have 94 villagers doing some work. C2. The village cottages. There are currently 9 workers here, the maximum at this location. There are now 0 A2 B2 the watchtower. A2 the hills. A3 the road to the west. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to take gold to Greedy City and hire some armed guards?
Yeah, I don't know how. I guess.
18 gold is collected and 9 workers are ready to set off. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or workers grew 20 bags of grain. Today's weather was sunshine, which was good for crops. Workers grew 20 bags of grain in the wheat fields. Workers grew 11 bags of grain in the barley fields. Workers used 31 bags of grain and made 93 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 0 bags. Workers caught 15 fish on. Tragically, 1 careless fisherman fell in the river and drowned.
Damn it.
Armed villagers pursued outlaws into the hills and 1 outlaws were killed in the attack.
Yeah, bitches.
Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the hills, presumed dead.
Oh, great.
Workers at the smithy forged 8 new metalware goods. Passing travelers paid 13 gold for 10 goods at the marketplace. Visiting travelers paid handsome 2 gold for just 1 goods at the village store. 18 gold is taken west towards Greedy City by 9 of your most trusted workers. Rats helped themselves to 3 food. Villagers ate up 96 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is some clouds, which will be okay for crops. This forecast is 50% reliable. Lookouts guess 19 outlaws will attack tomorrow. Villagers feel safe from wolves. You have 92 villagers. You currently have 92 villagers
Yeah,
doing
my freaking ways.
You have 0 bags of grain. You have 9 available food. You have 89 gold coins. You have 17 goods to sell.
Oh,
You have 1
damn.
gem. Rumors suggest there are around 47 outlaws in the hills. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 0. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 9. Time to instruct your
I
workers.
know my place is out of like
3.
rain and
Route to
whatever
west.
because the
Today's weather
weather's just
forecast is
gonna
some clouds.
crap.
3. The road to the west. You have 92 villagers, and you currently have 92 villagers doing some work.
Ouch, you lost some villagers.
Yep.
Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Okay, special event. You are shocked to learn that a large pack of wolves has arrived in the forest.
God damn it. First I have to deal with outlaws, now I
Your
have to
good
deal
village folk look close to panic.
With what?
now I have to deal with fucking
Fortunately,
wolves.
Brian Wise has some more good advice.
Oh, great. So it's a hero's call all over again.
Guards to the guardhouse. Send for help from the king. Hunt them down in the forest. As village leader, what action will you take? Press any key to continue. Commence to stay in Dragon Village. You are shocked to learn that a wool pack has today's weather was sunshine. Workers grew 23 bags of workers grew 12 bags of workers used 35 animals ate 0 bag workers caught 7 fish on outlaws broke through the village defenses and stole 17 food, 17 goods.
Ouch! Dude.
Armed villagers pursued outlaws into the hills but no outlaws were found. Workers at the smithy forged 8 new metal. Passing travelers paid 8 gold. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 2. Store workers go back to rat catching as there are no goods to sell.
Yeah, but I wish we knew how to get fucking wood and
Look 8 of
stone.
82 food. Tomorrow's weather forecast. Lookouts guess 9 outlaws will attack tomorrow. Lookouts guess 6 wolves will attack tomorrow. You have 92 villagers. You currently have 92 villagers. You have 0 bags of bread. You have 28. You have 84 gold. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gem. Rumors suggest there. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 10. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location A. 3. The road to the west. Today's weather forecast is some clouds. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams.
I don't know how to get stone on wood, so
Are you sure you wish to end it? Workers grew 25 bags of workers grew 9 workers animals ate 0 workers caught 2 fish. Tragically, one careless fisherman fell in the river and drowned.
Damn it.
Outlaws broke through the village defenses and stole 19 food, 0 goods, and 20 gold. Wolves broke through the village defenses and dragged away 2 unlucky peasants, so check all your buildings. Workers at the smithy forged 8 new metalwork. Passing travelers paid 7 gold for visiting travelers paid. Rats helped themselves to 4 food. Villagers ate up 97. Tomorrow's weather forecast is lookouts are rather hazy about outlaw activity tomorrow. Lookouts saw no wolf activity on the horizon. You have 89 villagers. You currently have 74 villagers doing some work.
Ow.
You have 0 bags of grain.
Alright, you bastards.
You have 6 of it. You have 74 gold. You have 6 available food. You have 74. You have 1 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 44. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 48 wolves in the forest. Return to Dragon Village. Today's with return to Dragon Village and start your new day. There are still 0 workers. 3. The road to the west. A. 2. The hills. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt down some outlaws? There are 2. The forest. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location. You have 89 villagers, and you currently have 89 villagers doing some work. Are you sure you wish to end it? Please type Y or N. Okay, special event. Late in the evening another herald arrives from the king. Standing in the marketplace, he proclaims his message. The king's wishes the people of Dragon Village to undertake a couple of missions. Firstly, drive the outlaws from the hills and restore the peace.
Yeah, trying to.
Secondly, drive the wolves from the forest and restore the peace.
Trying to.
Thirdly, get started on the house for the king. And fourthly, do something about those rumors of a dragon. You decide not to mention the smoke on the northern horizon. His message delivered, the herald departs. You wonder if it is possible to relocate the village somewhere nice. Press any key to continue. Commence to stay in Dragon Village. Return to Dragon. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 42. Rumors suggest there are around 34. Out. You have 1 gems. You have 2 goods to sell. You have 84 gold coin. You have 41 available. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 41 available food. You currently have 78 villagers. You have 87 villagers. Lookouts saw no wolf activity on. Lookouts saw outlaws coming down from the hills and will attack tomorrow. Tomorrow's weather forecast. Villagers ate up 78. Rats helped themselves to 6 food. The thugs carry the heads of 9 outlaws. Nobody will argue with those thugs. That's a fair day's work for 18 gold. 9 of your villagers returned with a gang of armed thugs from Greedy City.
Bitch.
Visiting travelers paid a handsome 3 gold. Passing travelers paid 7 gold for workers at the smithy forged 8 new. Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the forest, presumed eaten. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the hills, presumed dead. Armed villagers pursued outlaws into the hills, and 4 outlaws were killed in the attack. Animals ate 4 bags of grain and provided 7 eggs and 9 cheeses at the farmhouse. Workers used 33 bags. Workers grew 13 bags of. Workers grew 24. Today's weather was sunshine. A herald rocks up in the marketplace. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 12. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location G, F, 2, G, 2. You have 87 villagers, and you currently have 78 villagers doing some work. F, G, 2, the hills. There are currently 9 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt down some outlaws? There are now 10 workers. F, G, 2, the forest. There are currently 4 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt down some wolves? There are now 10 workers here. You have 87 villagers, and you currently have 85 villagers doing some work. G, 3, G, 4, the woods. F, 4, the dike. F, 3, the barley fields. There are currently 6 workers here. The maximum at
Is
this
it
location.
me or does the
How many-
fucking river take up a lot of room?
There are now 8 workers here.
It takes up quite a bit of room.
Well, this place is a big square.
Basically. I just gotta figure out how the hell to get stone and shit.
You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams. Are you sure you wish to end the hit? Please type white. Workers grew 18 bags of, workers grew 9 bags of, workers used 27 bags of grain and made 76 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 0 bags of grain and outlaws broke through the village defenses and stole 9 food, 2 goods, and 19 gold.
Assholes!
Armed villagers pursued outlaws into the hills, but no outlaws were found.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the hills, presumed dead. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest and 4 wolves were killed in the attack.
Heh, bitches.
Workers at the smithy forged 6 new. Passing travelers paid 5 gold. Sellers at the market brew up some tea and take it easy as there are no more goods to sell.
Oh, I thought I had people in the wheat fields. I guess
More
not.
workers go back to red hatching as there are
Well,
no goods
that's
to
why
sell.
my freaking
Friends help
food has been
more
going
workers go
missing.
back. Friends help themselves to 4 food. Villagers ate up 86 food. Tomorrow's weather forecast. Lookouts saw no outlaw activity. Lookouts saw wolves coming out of the forest and will attack tomorrow. You have 86 villagers. You currently have 86 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 18 available. You have 70 gold points. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 32. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 41. Wolves, return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 13. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location F3, the barley fields. Today's weather forecast is some clouds.
Yeah, until we can figure out how to get stone and shit, I don't know.
I think that's like something you do from the Greedy City or
No,
from
Greedy
somewhere.
City is how you get the thugs.
yeah, but I don't think it necessarily says that you.
G, F, E, A, 3, the road to the west. Workers can take gold to Greedy City and hire some armed guards in the road to the west. A, 2, the hills. There are currently 9 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to hunt? There are now 0, B, E, F, G, B, 2, the forest. There are currently 10 workers here. There are G, 3, the road to the east, G, 1, the forest. There are currently 10 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers? There are still F, 1, the forest. There are currently 10 workers here. There are F, 2, the guard house, G, 2, the forest. G, 3, the road to the east. Are you sure you? Please press Y or N, or yes or no. Okay, workers can take food to Hungry Village and collect peasants in the road to the east. G, 4, the woods. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to gather nuts and berries? Sorry, there are only 9 workers available. There are still 0 workers. G. Workers can gather nuts and berries in the woods. F, E, B, C, B, A, 5, the woods. Workers can gather nuts and berries in the woods. A, 5, A, 4, the woods. Workers can gather nuts and berries. A, 3, A, 2, the hills. A, 1, the hills. Workers can hunt down some outlaws in the hills. B, 1, the hills. Workers can hunt down some. B, 2, the watchtower. Workers can look out for outlaws and wolves in the watchtower. C, 2, the building. C, 3, the building plot. Workers can build a country residence for the king in the building plot. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams. You need another 20 lumber and 20 C, 4, the farmhouse. There are currently 7 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want? There are now 10 workers here. D, E, F, G, 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 4. The woods. Workers can gather nuts and berries in the wood. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. You have 86 villagers, and you currently have 86
Wait,
villagers.
how'd you do that?
How to do what?
I don't know. Before you even entered the building, it said what the building does. Before you even entered it.
You hit the A key.
Oh. Okay.
Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Workers grew 18 bags of grain and today's weather was flood.
Nice.
Workers grew
Workers,
10
good
bags.
job.
Today's weather was floods, which was a possible disaster for crops. Workers grew 18 bags of grain in the wheat fields. Workers grew 10 bags of grain in the barley fields. Floods were held by the dike and workers have saved today's crop of 18 bags of wheat and 10 bags of barley.
The dike is strong, bitches.
Workers used 28 bags of grain and made 92 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery.
Damn.
Animals ate 0 bags of grain and provided 0. Workers gathered 7 nuts and berries in the woods.
Oh.
Wolves broke through the village defenses and dragged away 4 unlucky peasants, so check all your buildings.
God damn.
Ouch.
Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest but no wolves were found.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the forest, presumed eaten.
Not great.
Workers at the smithy forged 7 new metal. Passing travelers paid 5 gold. Visiting travelers paid a handsome. Rats helped themselves to 5 food. Villagers ate up 89 food. Tomorrow's weather forecast is not at all helpful, which will be unpredictable for crops. This forecast is 0% reliable.
Great.
Lookouts have no idea if there will be an outlaw attack tomorrow. Lookouts have no idea if there will be. You have 81 villagers. You currently have 66 villagers doing some work.
Ouch. That means I have 15 unassigned villagers. Well then.
You have 0 bags of grain. You have 23 available. You have 77 gold. You have 1 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 31. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 41. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 14. Time to F4. The dike. F. E. 3. E. 2. The church. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. There are now 10 workers here. There are currently 10 workers here. There are still 10 workers.
Here we go.
You have 81 villagers, and you currently have 76 villagers doing some work. B, C, 2, C, 3, the building, B, 3, the blacksmith, B, 2. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 4. How many workers do you? There are now 4 workers here. B, 3, the blacksmith. There are currently 6 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many? 7. There are now 7 workers.
There we go.
You have 81 villagers, and you currently have 81 villagers doing.
There we go.
Are you sure? Please press Y or N, or yes or no. Okay. Workers grew 13 bags of. Workers grew 9 bags of grain. Floods were held by the dike, and workers have saved today's crop of 13 bags of wheat and 9 bags of barley.
Bitches. The dike is too strong.
Workers used 22 bags of grain and made 62 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery.
Ouch.
Animals ate 0 bags of. Workers gathered 2 nuts and berries in the woods.
Damn it.
Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the forest, presumed eaten.
God damn it.
Workers at the smithy forged 6 new metal. Passing travelers paid 8 gold. Sellers at the market. Store workers. Sellers at the market grew up some heat and take it easy as there are no more goods to sell. Store workers go back to rat catching as there are no goods to sell. Prayers seemed to be answered when 22 eggs were found at the village store.
Yay.
Rats helped themselves to 5 food. Villagers ate up 72 food. Tomorrow's weather forecast is not at all helpful, which will be. Lookouts are sure there will be no outlaw attack tomorrow. Lookouts are sure there will be no wolf attack tomorrow.
Oh, thank God.
You have 80 villagers. You currently have 80 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 32 of it. You have 85 gold coins. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 34. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 39 wolves. And return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 15. Time to instruct your workers. You are at location B3, the blacksmith. Today's weather forecast is not at all helpful.
Well, at least my lookouts are sure that there won't be any attacks, so.
I really want to know what that Dragon Tavern is.
Yeah, so do I. If you can find it and get an installation, then send it to me. Because I'll stream that too.
Game sounds increased.
Awesome. Oh yes, that music. I love that one. Okay, just switch your music to F9. To raise your music, F11. To lower music, F10. To shut it off or on, F12.
A. 3. The road to the west. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum. There are still 3. The blacksmith. There are currently 7 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers? There are now 0 workers. C. 3. C. 5. The bridge to the south. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. 7. You need another 0 gold and 7 goods to send workers. There are still 0 workers here. D. 4. The mill and bakery. E. 4. The wheat fields. There are currently 11 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. 8. There are now 18 workers here. You have 80 villagers, and you currently have 80 villagers doing some work. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y workers grew 24 bags of grain in the wheat fields.
You've already lost 20 villagers.
Yep.
Workers grew 8 bags of grain and floods were held by the dike, and workers have saved today's crop of 24 bags of wheat and 8 bags of barley. Workers used 30 bags of grain and made 81 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 2 bags of grain and provided 4 eggs and 3 cheeses at the farmhouse. Workers gathered 3 nuts and berries in the woods. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were found. Sellers at the market brew up some tea and take it easy as there are. Store workers go back to rat catching. Prayers seemed to be answered when 17 bags of wheat were found near the farmhouse. Rats helped themselves to 1 grain. Rats helped themselves to 6 food. Villagers ate up 76 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is not at all helpful, which will be unpredictable. Lookouts are
Although
sure.
the villagers at some of the places don't actually stay there. like the ones that you send out on the roads, those don't stay. Those
Lookouts are sure there will be no wolf attack tomorrow. You have 80 villagers. You currently have 80 villagers doing. You have
Dude, you're
16 bags
freaking
of grain.
losing
You have
villagers
41
like
available
no
food.
one's
You have
business.
85 gold points. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 31. Rumors suggest there are about to be 41. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 16. Time to install. E. 3. The village store. F. 3. The barley. F. 2. The birdhouse. There are currently 1 workers here. The maximum at this location is 25. How many workers do you want to guard? There are now 0 workers. F. 3. E. C. A. 4. The woods. B. 4. The weather state. There are currently 0 workers. There are now 1 workers here. C. 4. The farmhouse. C. 5. The river. There are currently 0 work. There are still D. 5. E. 5. The river. There are currently 0 work. There are still 0 F. 5. The river. There are currently 0. There is G. 5. The woods. G. 4. The woods. There are currently 2 workers here. There are now 0 F. E. C. 4. The farmhouse. B. 4. The weather station. There are currently 1 workers. There are now 3 workers here. You have 80 villagers, and you currently have 80 villagers. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Please press Y or N. Or yes or no. Okay. Special event. Villagers are pleased to find many rats have died. But excitement turns to horror. As a plague of fleas emerge. This is not going to end well, says Brian. Press any key to continue. Events this day in Dragon Village. The plague released 4 tortured souls today and a few workers went off sick, so check all your buildings. What madness. 3 villagers threw themselves into the dike today and a few workers stopped work, so check all your buildings. Today's weather was rain. Look at this. 3. Today's weather was rain, which was dodgy for crops. Workers grew 25 bags of grain in the wheat fields. Workers grew 9 bags of grain in the workers used 22 bags of grain. Animals ate 8 bags of grain and provided 12 eggs and 12 cheeses at the farmhouse. Sellers at the market grew up some heat and take store workers go back to rat catching as a prayer seemed to be answered when 15 bags of wheat were found close to the road. Rats helped themselves to 2 grain. Rats helped themselves to 7 food. Villagers ate up 73 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is floods, which will be a possible disaster for crops. This forecast is 50% Lookouts forecast there will be no outlaw. Lookouts forecast there will be no wolf attack tomorrow. You have 73 villagers. You currently have 66 villagers doing some work. You have 33 bags of grain. You have 57 available food. You have 85 gold coins. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 32. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 39. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 17. Time to instruct the 3, 2, 2, the village cottages. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers do you want to make some baskets? You have 73 villagers, and you currently have 73 villagers doing some work. Are you sure you wish to end today? Please type what today's weather was some clouds, which was okay for workers grew 32 bags of grain, workers grew 11 bags of grain, workers used 22 bags of grain, animals ate 8 bags of grain and provided 16 eggs and 17 cheeses at the farmhouse. Villages weaved 2 new basketware goods. A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby. As a complete coincidence, 1 young villager came of age today. Passing travelers paid 2 gold for sellers at the market grew up some heat and take it easy. Store workers go back to rat catching as a prayer seemed to be answered when a wolf is killed by a traveler who asks to stay in the village.
Well, thank you, traveler. I appreciate that.
Rats help themselves to 3 grain.
God damn it, you pesky rats.
Rats help themselves to 9 food. Villagers ate up 67 food this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is some clouds, which will be okay for crops. This forecast is 50% reliable. Lookouts forecast there will be no outlaw. Lookouts forecast there will be no wolf attack tomorrow. You have 75 villagers. You currently have 73 villagers doing some work. You have 43 bags of grain. You have 73 available food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I lost 20 villagers from malnutrition.
Nice.
Ouch.
You have 87 gold coins. You have 0 goods. You have 1 gems. Rumors suggest there are around 41. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 40. Wolves, return to Dragon Village and start your new day. C1, C2, the village hut. 9. There are now 9 workers here. You have 75 villagers, and you currently have 75 villagers. Are you sure you wish to end today? Workers grew 28
I can
days.
ask on a Facebook group tomorrow how we get those thingies.
Despite dike workers' best efforts, floods broke through the dike and have ruined today's crop of 28 bags of wheat and 8 bags of barley.
No.
Workers used 28 bags of grain and made 92 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 8 bags of grain and provided 19 eggs and 17 cheeses at the farmhouse.
Damn, you guys produce.
Villages weaved 3 new basketware goods. A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby. As a complete coincidence, 1 young villager came of age today. Passing travelers paid 2 gold for 3. Sellers at the market grew up some heat and take it. Store workers go back to rat. Prayer seemed to be answered when an outlaw repented his wicked ways and became a loyal village worker.
Awesome.
What?
Prayer seemed to be answered when an outlaw repented his wicked ways and became a loyal village worker.
Nice.
Store workers prevented rats from eating any grain.
Haha, bitches.
Rats helped themselves to 11 food. Villagers ate up 73 foods this day. Tomorrow's weather forecast is floods, which will be a possible disaster for crops. This forecast is 50% reliable. Lookouts forecast there will be no outlaw. Lookouts forecast there will be no wolf. You have 77 villagers. You currently have 52 villagers doing some work.
Whoa. That's 25 villagers that I can use for something.
You have 7 bags of grain. You have 117 available food.
Damn, I'm getting food back.
You have 89 gold coins. You have 0 goods to sell. You have 1 gem. Rumors suggest there are around 40. Rumors return to Dragon Village. F, 4, the die. There are currently 5 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. There are now 10 workers here.
Okay, I put 10 of these there.
F3, the flooded fields. F3, the flooded fields. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 5. How many workers do you want to watch the floods recede? The peasants avoid watching water and return to the village. There are now 0 workers here.
Seriously?
E3, the village school. 3, the flooded field. There are currently 0. The peasants avoid watching water and return to the village. There are now 0 F2 Hard House F1 G2 F E 2 E 3 E 4 The Flooded Fields. There are currently 0. There are now 5 workers here. F4 F3 The Flooded Fields. There are currently 5 workers here. The maximum at this location is 5. How many workers do you want to watch the floods recede? The peasants skateboard watching walk. E4 There are currently 0 workers. There are now 5 workers here. E3 The village store. There are currently 6 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. There are now 10 workers here. E2 The church. There are currently 9 workers. There are now 10 workers here. You have 77 villagers, and you currently have 67 village F2 Smart House. E2 The Green Dragon Tavern. C2 There are currently 9 workers. There are now 10 workers. C3 The Building Block. You need another 20 lumber and E3 The Blacksmith. There are currently 0 workers. Sorry, there are only 9 workers available. There are currently 0 workers here. None. There are C4 The weather station. There are currently 2 workers here. There are now 4 workers here. There are currently 4 workers here. The maximum at this location is 4. How many work? There are still P3 The blacksmith. P2 There are currently 3 workers here. The maximum at this location is 4. There are now 4 workers. P3 The blacksmith. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How many workers? You have 77 villagers, and you currently have 76 villagers doing some work. There are now 6 workers here. Are you sure you wish to end the day? Please type Y or N. Okay, events this day in Dragon Village. You are dismayed to hear another 10 wolves have arrived in the forest. Today's weather was drought, which was bad for crops. Some lazy workers wasted time paddling in the floods. Workers used 7 bags of grain and made 23 loaves of bread in the mill and bakery. Animals ate 0 bags of grain and workers at the smithy forged 5 new metal. Villages weaved 3 new basketware good. A couple of villagers took some time off work to make a baby. As a complete coincidence, one young villager came of age today. Passing travelers paid 5 gold for 4 goods at the marketplace. Visiting travelers paid a handsome. Prayers seem to be answered when a small red ruby is found on a gravestone. Rats help themselves to free food. Villagers ate up 78. Tomorrow's weather forecast is rain. Lookouts are sure there will be no outlaw. Tomorrow's weather forecast is rain, which will be dodgy for crops. Lookouts are sure there will be no outlaw attack tomorrow. Lookouts are almost certain 17 wolves will attack tomorrow. You have 78 villagers. You currently have 72 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 59 available food. You have 98 gold coins. You have 2 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. You have 1 rubies. Rumors suggest there are around 38 outlaws. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 50 wolves in the forest. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. It is day 20. The road to the east. G2. The forest. There are currently 0 workers here. 6. There are now 6 workers here. You have 78 villagers. And you currently have 78 villagers. Are you sure you wish to end it? Please type Y or N. Okay. Special event. Excitement flows through the whole village. A merchant arrives with a boatload of goods from Greedy City. Village folks stream to the river, then slowly trickle back. Salvation has arrived, but seemingly at a price. Press any key to continue. Events this day in Dragon Village. A river merchant arrives from Greedy City. Today's weather was rain, which workers used 0 bags of grain and made 0 loaves of bread. Animals ate 0 bags. Wolves broke through the village defenses and dragged away 6 unlucky peasants. So check all your building. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest and 1 wolves were killed in the attack. Unfortunately, 1 villager went missing in the forest, presumed he. Workers at the smithy forged 6 new villages with 2 new basketware goods. A couple of villagers took some time off.
Wait, I think it's at the cottage where they make the babies and whatever.
Visiting prayers seemed to be answered when 11 metalware goods were found bizarrely in the graveyard. Rats helped themselves to 2 villagers ate up 57. Your peasants are revolting. 18 villagers went without food today. 6 villagers died in the revolt, so check all your buildings. Tomorrow's weather forecast is sunshine, which will be good for crop. Lookouts forecast there will be no outlaw. Lookouts forecast there will be no wolf attack. You have 66 villagers. You currently have 63 villagers doing some work. You have 0 bags of grain. You have 0 available food. You have 103 gold coins. You have 17 goods to sell. You have 1 gems. You have 1 rubies. Rumors suggest there are around 43. Rumors suggest there are thought to be 46. Return to Dragon Village. River merchant arrives. Return to Dragon Village and start. You have 0 stone blocks and 0 oak wood beams. F2. Smart House. F3. The barley fields. E3. E4. The wheat fields. There are currently 0 workers here. There are now 3 workers. You have 66 villagers. And you currently have 66 villagers doing some work. D4. The mill and bakery. There are currently 4 workers here. There are now 0. D3. The marketplace. There are currently 4 workers here. There are still 4 workers. D2. The Green Dragon Tavern. C2. The mill. There are currently 9 workers here. There are now C3. We need another 20 lump C4. The farmhouse. There are currently 7 workers. There are now 0 D4. There are currently 3 workers. There are now 4 workers. D3. The blacksmith. D5. The river merchant. Merchandise for sale. 10 long swords for more effective outlaw hunts, 50 gold. 10 short bows for more deadly wolf hunts, 50 gold. 4 long bows for watchtower defenders, 40 gold. 20 long staves for guardhouse defenders, 40 gold. Drought races 10 feet, 30 gold. Total weather races 10 feet, 60 gold. Quick growing barley seeds, 60 gold. Bloom for cottage workers, 30 gold. 2 double beds for cottage workers, 30 gold. New forge for the blacksmith, 40 gold. 10 premium farm chickens, 30 gold. New millstone, 30 gold. 10 rat traps, 20 gold. 10 bear books, 40 gold. 10 superior fishing rods, 30 gold. 10 attractive new market stalls, 40 gold. 20 wood oak beans, 60 gold. 20 stone blocks, 60 gold. 20 wood oak beans, 60 gold. And over 60 gold for 20
Oh,
oak
man.
beans. 20 stone blocks, 60 gold. You do not have enough gold for these stone blocks. 20 bags of grain, 10 gold. It is day 21. You have 43 gold points, and you have 17 goods to sell.
Ah, so you get gold to get them.
C4.
Yeah, the river trader has to come though.
D4. The mill and
Which
bakery.
one's that? I have to find out which one that is.
The merchant just came today in my village. So he sits on the river.
There are currently 3 workers here. The maximum at this location is 20. How many? 1. There are now 20 workers here. You have 66 villagers, and you currently have 64 villagers doing some work. F4, F3. The barley. There are currently 0. There are now 2 workers. E3. The village store. 2. The church. D2. The Green Dragon Tavern. C2. The village cottages. C3. The clothing farm. C4. The farmhouse. Are you sure? Please press Y or N, or yes or no. Today's weather was sunshine. You bought 20 wood oak beams for 60 gold. Return to Dragon Village. Rumors suggest that you have 20 oak wood beams. You have 1 rubies. You have 1 gems. You have 16 goods to sell. You have 51 gold points. You have 0 available. You have 65 bags of grain. You currently have 47 villagers doing some work. You have 47 villagers. Lookouts saw wolves coming out of the forest and will attack tomorrow. Lookouts are rather hazy about outlaw activity tomorrow. Tomorrow's weather forecast is some clouds. 19 villagers died in revolt. So check all your buildings. Your peasants are revolting. 62 villagers went without food today. Villagers ate up 0 food. This rats helped themselves to 2 grain. Prayers seemed to be answered when 16 bags of wheat were found in them. Visiting travelers paid a handsome 5 gold for just passing. Travelers paid 3 gold. Workers at the smithy forged 5 new metal. Armed villagers pursued wolves into the forest, but no wolves were. Workers grew 3 bags of grain and barley. Workers grew 48 bags. Today's weather was sunshine, which was good. You bought 20 wood oak. Return to Dragon Village and start your new. The blacksmith. There are currently 3 workers. There are now 0, C, D, E, F, G, 3. The road to the east. G, 2. There are currently 0 workers here. The maximum at this location is 10. How? There are now 3 workers. Reports suggest there are around 38 outlaws in the hills, and there are thought to be 46 wolves in the forest. You have 47 villagers, and you currently have 47 villagers doing some work. Are you sure you wish to end it? Return to Dragon. Today's weather was flood. Workers grew 32. Today's weather. Floods were held by the dike and workers have saved today's crop. The wolves broke through the village defenses and dragged away 4 unlucky peasants. Passing travelers paid 1 gold for visiting travelers paid a handsome 2 gold for prayers seem to be answered when a wolf is killed by a traveler who asks to stay in the village. Rats helped themselves to 6 villagers ate up 0 food. Your peasants are revolting. 44 villagers went without food today. 15 villagers died in revolt. So check all your the future is so bleak. All your villagers have just deserted you. Tomorrow's weather forecast is not at all helpful.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to abandon the game and try again.
Lookouts have no idea if there will be enough. Lookouts have 0 villagers. You currently have 0 villagers. You have 91 bags of. You have 0 available. You have 54 gold points. You have 14 good. You have 1 gem. You have 1. You have 20. Rumors suggest. Return to Dragon Village and start your new day. Today's weather forecast is not at all helpful. A special event. You have failed. You failed your village book and you failed your king. Your surviving few peasants have deserted. You spend an empty day looking at empty buildings. Late in the day, the king's cavalry arrive. And on the king's orders, the soldiers carry out your execution. Press any key to end your misery. Main menu. Play the game.
Well, guys, that was Dragon Village. Stay tuned for the next game that will be installed by me. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the Flood game next. So this ought to be fun.
Save your game and read the history of Dragon Village. Change the background color. Change the text toggle speech. Listen to some quick review the instructions. Abandon current game. Play the game. Abandon current game and restart from day 1. Play, save your game, read the history of change. Save, abandon current. Main menu. Play the G3. Road to the east. Main menu. Abandon current game and restart from day 1. Okay, are you sure you wish to scrub your current game? Please type Y or N. Okay, you are the leader of a small settlement called Dragon Village. You probably already know about the world. Better get stuck in. Press any key to continue. Press enter on your choice of difficulty level for Dragon. Interesting. Relaxing. Stressful. Challenging. Interesting. Set game difficulty to interesting. Please type Y or N. Thank you. Your difficulty level is now set to interesting. Okay, let's go. You are at location G3, the road to the east. It is day 1. Time to instruct your workers. You have 90 villagers, and you currently have 0 villagers doing some work.
I know, Dragon Tavern might be easy.
Do you really want to leave? Press Y to exit or and to resume the program. Thank you for visiting Rocky's Dragon Village. If you have enjoyed this game, please consider making a donation. For more of my games and software, or to donate, please visit rockywaters.co.uk. Press any key to exit. The village instructions notepad. Rich. StreamYard personal micros.
Ah, you had different music than I did.
Clickable. Clickable button. Clickable button. Clickable. JC. Clickable button. Clickable. Jonah. StreamYard. Live viewer screen. Live 1 hour 22 minutes and 36 seconds. Banner landmark link grab. Edit. Clickable and broadcast button. Mainland. Banner landmark clickable. Heading level 4 end the not yet end broadcast button.